viewers, my name is Michael and welcome to Single Racer. Now, although I have to admit that I feature barely a handful of racing sims, that doesn't mean that I don't mind watching those sims on other channels. I never really get sick of it, and it's just that passion we share for sim racing makes me want to see the same sims like Assetto Corsa on other channels. But what I can't say in my own personal experience, given that we're up to the new update, so this is version 0.9.5.1, but for me personally, I don't think I've ever seen a day to night transition video on Automobilista 2. So I want to feature that now. So just to set that up, what we can do here is I'm going to do a 10 lap race, but that'll be shortened in the edit because it just gets a bit too long. But I needed enough time because I'm setting the time for midday virtually, or just after, and I wanted that beautiful natural transition from not only day to night but to the sunset as well. So I wanted to allow enough time, and what you do is you can have time off so time doesn't change, or the real time just like your normal clock, and then you can progress it further from anywhere from 2 up to its maximum, which should be 60. Yep, so 60 gives you quite fast time progression to show off that if you feel like doing it yourself. Now, just a few bits of housekeeping in relation to that. So the first one is I saw a magnificent video where they showed fog. And you know, I've already done a video on rain and all that, but just for the sake of this video, because the most important thing was showing that day to night transition, I decided to leave it basically a clear day, just so you could see how well they do that, especially from around sunset. There's none of that sort of where it's suddenly light and suddenly dark. They seem to have really perfected the change in atmosphere from day to night. The second thing is I've set the opposition to, or I've left it as Reza recommend, which is 100 skill level and 50 aggression, simply because they say that changing that doesn't seem to make much difference, but also because they've recommended deleting your profile a couple of times now in relation to the force feedback. So I'm running the default car. I don't even lower the fuel. Ooh, as the car goes flying past there, and I don't even lower the fuel, so I'm running it stock. But here's probably my only complaint about the sim still, and it's not even about the AI in the sense that I can tolerate the slow AI on the first lap and then they get faster and faster. But what you might see in this video of the 10 laps is that I get to about lap 4 or 5, and I swear you won't see it on screen because I'm using the replay, but my tyres stay green the whole way. But about lap 5, I feel like my grip falls off a cliff. I mean, literally I'm struggling in the last 5 laps to hold the car on the road. So what's upsetting still, and hopefully they can fix that, is I don't care about the cars getting faster, but it's like they get faster at 100% grip level. It's like they don't slow down at all, given that it's like they don't lose tyre grip, and that is a frustrating thing where you just can't keep up with them at all, given that you're slowing down and they seem to be getting faster. So just based on that frustration, I still feel this sim has so much potential. So enough about that. One other thing that's important is, because this video is about night to day transition, and if you come back to this video I'll have the timestamp so you can skip over all this waffling and just go straight to the lap if you want to view it again. But the important thing is because I'm not featuring a race, or the race is not important, it's really about the day to night transition, I'm using a very unused chase cam. Now, I wouldn't do that normally, but the chase cam, I realised, shows the best version of the whole track, and you can really see the changes slowly progressing as each lap progresses as well. So put up with the chase cam if you can, but it's the best way to show this feature off. So now let's go racing. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See ya, and let's go racing.